In the late 1990s, Yahoo was the undisputed king of the Internet. The company was worth more than $125 billion, and for millions of people around the world, Yahoo was the front page of the Internet. Back then, going online often meant opening Yahoo first. It seemed impossible to imagine the digital world without it. But today, Yahoo is remembered as one of the greatest examples of missed opportunities and disastrous business decisions in technology history. How did a company that had the chance to buy Google and Facebook for almost nothing end up rejecting both opportunities, losing the Internet war, and eventually selling its core business for a fraction of its former value? This is the rise and fall of Yahoo. The story begins in 1994 at Stanford University. Two graduate students, Jerry Yang and David Philo, created a simple directory of websites called Jerry and David's Guide to the World Wide Web. Their idea was straightforward. They manually collected and organized useful websites into categories, making the rapidly growing Internet much easier to navigate. At a time when the web was chaotic, their directory quickly became incredibly popular. Soon, they renamed the project Yahoo. The company grew at an unbelievable pace. Yahoo evolved from a simple website directory into a massive Internet portal that offered email, news, weather forecasts, search, games, finance, and chat rooms. During the dot-com boom, Yahoo's stock price exploded. The company became one of the most valuable Internet businesses in the world. Investors believed Yahoo would dominate the Internet forever. But at the very peak of its success, the company made a decision that changed everything. In 1998, two young PhD students named Larry Page and Sergey Brin approached Yahoo. They had developed a revolutionary search engine and offered to sell their technology for just $1 million. Yahoo rejected the offer. The reason was almost unbelievable. Their search engine worked too well. Yahoo wanted visitors to stay on its website for as long as possible so they would see more advertisements. A search engine that instantly gave users the right answer didn't fit that strategy. Those two students later founded Google. 4 years later, Google was growing rapidly and attracting more and more users. Yahoo realized it had made a huge mistake. But instead of building a better search engine of its own, Yahoo made another costly decision. It started using Google's search technology on its own website. In other words, Yahoo helped promote the very company that would eventually replace it. Later, Yahoo tried to buy Google for $3 billion. By then, Larry Page and Sergey Brin wanted $5 billion instead. Yahoo's CEO refused to pay the higher price and walked away from the deal. Today, Google is worth well over $1 trillion. That decision became one of the most expensive mistakes in business history. But the failures didn't stop there. In 2006, Yahoo had another chance to change its future. This time, the company offered $1 billion to buy Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg was reportedly willing to sell under pressure from investors, but just before the agreement was finalized, Yahoo lowered its offer to $850 million. Zuckerberg was furious. The deal collapsed, and Yahoo lost what may have been its last opportunity to regain leadership in the Internet industry. Inside the company, things were becoming increasingly chaotic. Nobody seemed to know what Yahoo actually wanted to be. Was it a media company, a technology company, or a search engine? Instead of focusing on a clear vision, Yahoo spent billions buying dozens of startups. Many of them were eventually shut down. One of the most expensive examples was Broadcast.com, which Yahoo bought for $5.7 billion during the dot-com bubble. Just a few years later, the business had become practically worthless. Later, Yahoo acquired Tumblr for over $1 billion. Instead of helping the platform grow, the company struggled to manage it, and Tumblr gradually lost much of its audience. Meanwhile, Google and Facebook continued dominating the digital world. Yahoo's market share kept shrinking. Then came another opportunity. In 2008, Microsoft offered to buy Yahoo for an astonishing $44.6 billion. For a company already in decline, it was an incredibly generous offer. But Yahoo's leadership believed the company was worth even more. They rejected the deal. It was a decision they would soon regret. The years that followed became a slow collapse. In an attempt to save the business, Yahoo hired Marissa Mayer, one of Google's most well-known executives. Many hoped she could turn the company around. But despite major changes, Yahoo continued losing advertising revenue, users, and relevance. The company's problems ran much deeper than one CEO could fix. Finally, in 2016, the unthinkable happened. Yahoo sold its core internet business to Verizon for just $4.5 billion. A company once valued at more than $125 billion had lost almost everything. The story of Yahoo is a powerful lesson for every entrepreneur. No matter how successful your company is today, success can disappear if leadership becomes complacent, ignores innovation, and keeps making the wrong decisions. Markets don't wait. If you refuse to adapt, someone else will build the future without you. What do you think was Yahoo's biggest mistake? Rejecting Google? Or trying to lower the price when buying Facebook? Let us know your opinion in the comments. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. This is The Rise Lab. See you in the next story.